Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're taking a look at the HGUC R-Jarja. So this one was a long time coming. We pretty much knew that it was going to be coming eventually after the release of the Build Fighters kit, the R-Gyagya. I've got that kit. I've still yet to build and review it, so I need to get around to building and reviewing that kit for you guys here. I will try to get to that eventually, but in the meantime, we're going to take a look at the R-Jarja here, the original kit that mobile suit was based off of. Got some pretty cool box art here with him swinging his beam sword, and got the double Zeta Gundam there in the background. So really nice. I like the box art for this. It's just really good classic, or not really classic, modern HGUC box art there with the mobile suit looking all weathered and everything. Just looks really nice, really cool. That said, so while this is a new release, it is going to be actually kind of based off of a kit that's now a few years old. So we'll have to see how that comes into effect here. But this is number 220 in the HGUC line. Let's go ahead here and look around on the bottom of the box. We've got just front and back view of what the kit is going to look like, just painted up there, looking very cool. I like the red and yellow color scheme for it. McDonald's, yes, maybe, but I think it looks good on this particular mobile suit. You've got the action, it's got the sword there, which can attach into the front of the gun, but it can also be handheld. Maybe a bayonet, not a sword, sorry. It does also have a left open hand, which is nice. Nice that that's included always. You can also here point to the variable shields, can be articulated to the front. That's pretty cool. And then it does, of course, have the beam saber there for the sword. And then it says the beam rifle can also be mounted onto the back of the shoulder, which is pretty cool. It's actually what you can see there on the box art. You can see it attached up onto the top of the shoulder up there. And then finally here for some gimmicks, it's just talking about the variable shields and just the nice bend there in the stomach, it looks like. And the weapons here, the beam saber and the heat bayonet with beam rifle. I'm not really a big fan of the look of this beam rifle, to be honest, but it's okay. It is what it is. Let's take a look around here on the other side. We've got a nice image there again of him fighting the Double Zeta Gundam. We've got some information here in Japanese and English if you want to check that out. And then over here, no list price for this, but this kit was set to retail at 1,900 yen. So almost 2,000 yen, around 18, 20 bucks probably around for this. We're going to end up paying. Not really too bad, I think, for a modern HGUC kit. They're usually really nice quality these days. So, but again, this is based on a little bit older one, so we'll see. Anyway, we do have a few stickers on there. It looks like doesn't look too bad though. The red doesn't really look quite as nice and as far as the plastic goes. I think this is going to look much better when it's painted up in that kind of little bit orangey red. This red of plastic looks very just like straight up red and doesn't really look quite as nice. It looks like the actual color that it's painted in for like the promotional material probably has a little bit of orange in it. Let's take a look at the color guide first off, shall we? Well, apparently I was wrong. It says here for it's just 100% shine red, so okay. I don't know. If it was me though, I would add just a little drop of orange to that, just so it just would be a little bit less intense. But there's the rest of the color guide there. It's all in Japanese and English if you want to read that. Got some more information over here once again about that, and then up at the top, some more information there. Some cool poses talking about the heat bayonet and beam rifle, the 3-tube missile pod there in his shoulders, those 3 little bits there. I would have guessed actually that those were verniers, but apparently those are missile pods, so good to know. Beam sabers and the variable shields once again there. Some more very, very fine print text up here at the top if you want to check that out. But otherwise, let's just get into the manual. So, oh, I guess we didn't really take a look at the front. Let's have a look at that. Very nice. Of course, nice big reference image. If you did want to paint it in the official colors, you can get all the little color apps and everything in there. We do have a color page. We'll come back to that. Let's take a look here at the parts list first. It looks like we do have a couple parts maybe from the D and E runner and B runner that are going to be left over. Probably those are from the R-Gyagya, I would imagine. Not surprising there. The construction looks pretty basic. Body, head, arms, legs, waist, and then back around to our color pages is going to be the shoulder units, actually later, much later on, interestingly. And then finally the weapons here last, and then just kind of how to mount those and everything, how to throw them up on an action base and all that. So, all right, let's get into the runners. So first up, once again, here is that foil sticker sheet, and not bad, as you can see. It's basically just a couple of little black parts to fill in black areas. That's really easy enough to paint in usually. A couple of little bits for cameras, the mono eye, and for the camera for the rifle. A couple of Xeon logos there. And then just a couple little yellow squares, so pretty simple there for the foil stickers anyway. We've got some polycaps here, PC002, very familiar polycap runner there in gray, and then also PC7 for some ball joint polycaps. So runner A here, again, is in that really bright red color. This one is marked HG 1/44 scale R-Gyagya, so this will be, of course, from the original kit. That was from 2014, so yeah, it's going on almost 5 years old now, so there you go. Runner B as well, original to the R-Gyagya, just some of the larger armor parts on here. Runner C1, however, now is new, so this is going to be some weapon parts, some joint parts, and things like that. We do also have our open hand on here, so I'm guessing maybe the R-Gyagya didn't have an open hand on it, but again, I'm not sure, I don't remember, and I haven't built the kit yet, so let me know. And then we have runner C2 as well, which is also new for this runner. This would be just some more red parts, obviously for the shoulders mostly here. Runner D now is in this nice dark red. It's a really nice color. This one is old from 2014, but this runner is actually marked for both. If you see here, it says R-Jarja and R-Gyagya, so I don't know if it was originally marked like this from the start. Obviously, that would have been a dead giveaway that we were going to eventually get this kit, but I would imagine that maybe the original R-Gyagya kit didn't have the Jarja marking on there. I don't know. Again, let me know. Runner E1 though, again an old runner from the R-Gyagya, and we've got runner E2 as well, which is a copy of this section of the runner here, in the just kind of standard dark gray color. Runner F here in yellow, and this one is again also marked for both of the kits, but you can tell is that probably for the R-Gyagya it just was this section here, and this section here is new, added on for this particular kit. And then we've got runner F2 again in that dark red color. As you can see, it would have been from this runner here like that, and this one is new parts for this kit. And then finally, runner G is our clear yellow beam effect part, and this one is, again, not new. This was the same one that was included with the R-Gyagya in 2014. So there you go. Not really actually a whole lot new about this kit, but that was to be expected if you're familiar with the design. The R-Gyagya was not too far from the original design anyway, as it was. So I do want to build that kit. I've had it forever. I've been meaning to build it. I just need to get around to pulling that out and building it here one of these days. So I wanted to try to do it before this kit came out, but I just didn't have the time. Anyway, as always, a huge thank you to USA Gundam Store for sponsoring this review, guys. Check the link to their site down below. You can get this kit and plenty of other stuff there, all for 10% off. Use that coupon code. It's all down there in the description, so check that out. Check them out. And thank you for checking this video out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the review coming up next. Bye-bye. Hey! Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you want to check the kit out for yourself, you can head over to USA Gundam Store. Use that coupon code ZakuAurelius10. Save yourself 10%. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.